new. It's called Nela. I have 4 color choices. These are so incredible the way they're made. Starting out with look at the tooling on this British tan tool. Look at that work. This right here, if you know nothing else about Patricia Nash, it's right here. This is the incredible tooling. We've got feet at the bottom. It has a handle, you can carry it like a handle bag with a 3.5-inch handle, but then of course it is also crossbody. Let me show you the crossbody, and it has 2 of the loops, belt loops as we say, and it is a drop where you've got 21 to 24 inches. So I'll be doing a tour after I do the colors. So this is that British tan tooled. I've got the rustic mums, which I know have been the most popular pattern this season so far. Then we've got that brocade, vintage floral brocade, gorgeous. I think we might have a scarf left in this one, I believe. Very limited, but I have a scarf that matches this one. And then red python, which we haven't seen anything like this. So the red python, look at this in the red python. Is that not incredible? I think that's what, what Colette has on the runway. You gotta see this again. She's got this really cute black jumpsuit on with this red python bag, and it's like, wow, how gorgeous that is. So, oh, thank you so much. So I've got the scarf that matches just in case you guys want to do that. I'm gonna have it out here. So let's talk about this bag. Again, Patricia, I'll do the opening and closing and you can do the facts.
Okay, well, the frame, when you first see that frame bag, first of all, this came from a vintage inspiration from Italy, Milan, Italy, a shop I was there once, and I mean, this is probably 15 years, a sister bag like this, but when you open it opens up like a doctor satchel, like the doctors during, you know, home on the prairie kind of doctor that would open up their satchel and that leather satchel. That frame is all covered in leather, and when you open it up, you just can see everything in your handbag, like instantly. Look at that.
I love that it stays open, because you ever open up your bag and then you need 2 hands to open it, and then you got to kind of get things in. You just open it up and go, huh, I want that.
It's truly that Mary Poppins doctor kind of satchel when a doctor used to make home visits. Sit his case on there, open it up, and you'd see everything in his case, right? This is the same principle. You've got great elastic pockets on one side, the zipper pocket on the other side. This could hold a water bottle. This could hold one of those umbrellas. I love the pocket in the back. Look at that beautiful leather. That is British tan. I call this vintage vegetable tan leather. This leather is one of my top leathers in my line now. It is made just like they did in all the Italian tanneries like 100 years ago. And look at that hardware lock. It is so unique.
Yeah, I was trying to show that how you open and close it. You can hear it close, and and you push it. Okay, last call on the British tan tooled. This is last call already. We're just beginning to show it. I'll show some of it. Yeah, the tooling is what's so incredible on that, Patricia.
Yeah, you know, you couldn't get that kind of tooling if it wasn't that kind of leather. It has to be full grain vegetable tan leather for it to take that tooling like that. And then of course we hand burnish it, so we hand finish it. This is just showing you all the craftsmen that I work with and women that put together these bags that are all hand finished. You know, there's just every little detail we pay attention to, and every little inspiration or vintage bags that I had, I always try to bring that craftsmanship back. So this frame bag is just a real love for me. With whether it's the tooling or the beautiful prints on it. I love a top handle bag. To me, it just brings back so many memories of all the women who inspired me in my life. You know, whether they put it on the crook of their arm or they hand held it. I mean, I just love these kind of bags, and they just make me feel just proud to be a woman, you know? It just really embraces everything about us. But then, of course, I got to have a crossbody strap because I'm a today's woman, you know? I'm going everywhere. I'm busy all the time. So I can't always have those moments of, you know, carrying that top handle bag. But now I've got a crossbody strap on it, and I've got that large pocket on the back of it so I can put my phone in there, all my keys in there, and then I've got it on my body so I don't have to always hold it. But then when I want to go into the restaurant and with the girls or my husband or whatever, and I just sit it on the table and next to me while I'm dining, and it's just, I don't know, it just makes me feel so pretty, you know, and I just feel like proud of this beautiful vintage-inspired frame bag that everybody remembers seeing sometime in their life, or if you're too young to remember, in all the great old movies.
Oh, gorgeous. Last call on the one you're looking at that we're counting backwards to how many we have left. We have 485. In the British tan tooled, I have 4 dozen. That's it. Less than 100 in the red python. Oh, and then Colette's holding it like a purse, like from the 1960s if she's a first lady.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that. I like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Colette's like, that's correct. That's what I am.
Yes.
You nailed it.
It is.
That's what she's doing.
Yes, she did. That red python, you know, is from Santa Croce, Italy. Yes, Helen, Santa Croce, Italy, that red python, this tannery, it's the second largest tannery in that region. The family there is just totally amazing. When I went to them and said, you know what, I want to do a python, but I want to do it in colors you don't do for anyone else, and I want it to have a great sheen to it, but I want it to feel like you can feel the embossing just a little bit. And they created these pythons for me. So they're just absolutely gorgeous. And that red one, oh, I mean, look at this. Just look at this.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, I know she's carrying it, but it is just, I mean, this looks like if you've had an opportunity to go to Europe and look at these python bags, they cost like $10,000, some of them. I mean, they start at like 4 or 5, and they go up to about 10. Now, there's all kinds of these interpretation of this with all kinds of brands, but nothing that looks this authentic to the real thing. I mean,
absolutely.
The real thing.
And I actually was in Paris 4 years ago, and I went there. My husband took me there right after my daughter went to college to distract me. And I went to a handbag store, and the python bags were, 10,000 was not, they were like 20, 40,000. I mean, it was like a house. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And I couldn't believe that there was women, this is a true story, women in there were buying like 2 of them. Like no, Annette, that happened. I was like, they had shopping bags. They were like, and other people were carrying it for them. But I was like, I mean, it was like one of these once in a lifetime. There was a line in a red carpet to get into this handbag store. And I will tell you that I saw them. I did not purchase that handbag, but it's wonderful to see that. And and when you take a look at it, that's what this handbag looks like. But it's genuine leather. And when you run your hand over it, it almost feels like genuine python.
I know. And this trim on here is so perfectly matched to it. You know, this is that oxblood red that we saw that was on the total bag. So it just really complements it with its distressed look and that full grain of the leather being shown off on it. And then I love this piece of hardware. I mean, that lock, you hold the tab and you just open it up. It's so easy to operate. Yep. So easy to operate. And like you said, Helen, it stays open once you open it. But then when you want to close it, it's really easy to close. Really easy to close.
Easy to close.
If you haven't had a frame bag, try this one. It's just such a thrill to own a frame bag. It really is.
And I noticed that she's done different hardware depending on what the color of the bag is, which I think that's even more like expensive. The hardware that you do, it's so custom. It's even changes depending on which color bag you're doing. The British tan leather has a gold tone, and this one is almost like a hematite tone with the python. And the rustic mums is like a little bit more of that like silver tone. And then this one is like the, you know, the silver tone, hematite tone with the brocade, the one that I have on, that matches back with the scarf. This is just a spectacular bag. And the frame bag, the way that it opens and stays open, you know, when you're like, okay, let me, you know, at the end of the day, I change bags a lot too, so that, you know, to open it up and then just to be like, all right, there's my bag, it's open, I'm gonna take this out, I'm gonna take this out, I'm gonna take that out, I'm gonna put this in, there's my bag. And it isn't until I have to leave, my cell phone's in there, my reading glasses, that my car keys, that you close your bag and you're on your way. I love the practicality of that.
I do too. I mean, that's why I'm saying don't get like intimidated by this vintage frame bag. It's going to work for you. It's going to be so easy. You're going to see everything you have. You've got the pocket on the back. You've got the crossbody strap. You've got the feet on the bottom. So it's got all the bells and whistles that make you feel comfortable about it. And again, to open it up, it's real easy. You just grab this front tab and push it in and open it up. And to close it, you just
Patricia,
close it.
I don't want to interrupt, but I have an update. We have sold out of the British Tan Tooled. It is completely gone.
Oh, not surprised.
Brand new. No one's ever seen it before. Now it's gone. So those of you who got in on it are going to have such an amazing luxury bag. What's the next to sell out? I'm guessing the red python. I guessed right. That did not take a big guesser. Okay, so the red python is also about to go. If you want this, $37.95 on 5 interest-free payments, any major credit card, and free shipping and handling. And this is a genuine Patricia Nash. Yes, the one you see in the high-end department stores, except we actually get the Patricia Nash, the person. She's on Skype right now telling you about the handbag. That is the difference, because people have asked me, are the Patricia Nash handbags that you have at HSN the same as the one at the department store? I'm like, no, they're better, because Patricia comes with the handbag. She comes with it. She'll actually chat with you about the bag.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to just take a second. All these women that's showing their collection on HSN and sharing it with all of us, thank you. Every time I see those collections, I just want to cry, because you get it. You're passionate about this old world craftsmanship. You're passionate about wanting something special, and you're enjoying it. You're enjoying it. You're really passionate about it, and that's how I am. I get up and I work so hard every day because of you, and so thank you for that. And this is another one of those amazing bags, you know, that you feel like it's got to be part of your collection, this Nela frame bag, because it's so special.
Oh, so special and brand new. No one's seen these before, and we've already lost one of them, and the red python is about to go. The item number is 758495. I would put it in your basket, and don't forget to check out, because if you put it in your basket and it sells out, sadly, we reach into your basket and give it to somebody else. You need to check out. But listen, you only have to put down $37.95 to get this luxury, genuine Patricia Nash handbag. And then you've got 5 months to pay it off. However, if you have an HSN card, you have 6 months to pay it off, and your payment is $31.63. We are now accepting Q cards from our sister network QVC, and also Zulily cards. So we'll take either of those to get that extra flex pay. I love that. And I love the frame. Again, I'll open it up. When you open up the bag, and then you kind of pop it open, it stays open. Let me get it. This one's got like stuffing in it, but this one, I mean, you see it like the way it opens, and the way it's like, I mean, you just sort of, what you're taking out, I mean, I've got like, this one's got like a lot of the stuffing in it, but this, it's like this gorgeous kind of like, how practical is that? That you're just like, you know, coming in and out, until you're ready to go for the day. Then you know, close it, and then you're on your way. And then wherever you are, you're opening it up. And because I kind of like, when I'm home, it's open. I'm going in and out of it and everything. I don't need to open and close it when I'm home, but I love how like wide open this is. All right.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so keep shopping. Brand new, this beautiful handbag. Last call on the red python, and the British Tan Tool is sold out. We do have some of the masks available. These